Hi, friends, and welcome back to another episode of This is for the Soul, the podcast, and I'm your host, Brianna Sade. So, I've decided that I want to start something new at the beginning of each episode to kick things off. I am currently a tarot card reader in training, and I started reading not too long ago. I do enjoy it, and I've been getting some really good feedback, so I figured that I would incorporate that in the beginning of each episode so I can get some more practice and just do a little collective energy read for my listeners. I will do a 1-card pull just to get some short messages, encouragement, and pieces of advice from spirit, however it resonates with you. Tarot has been a secret love of mine for a couple of years, and I've gotten readings done on myself, and I do watch YouTube tarot, and my mom actually is the inspiration behind this idea because she herself does read, and she's helps me tap into my own spirituality and my own gifts, and it's really comforting, knowing that I have a supportive mom and just people around me who are encouraging me to step more into my spirituality and embracing the inner me. So shout out to you, Mom, and thank you for giving me this idea. I bought my very first deck back in December as a Christmas gift to myself. I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because I thought about reading tarot and I would always receive readings, but me reading the cards, I just wasn't so sure and I didn't think that I can do it. But I had to remind myself that I can do anything I put my mind to. And yeah, I got this deck, and of course in the world of tarot, especially when you get your first deck, you really have to make sure that you have a connection with it. It has to call out to you, because if it's not something that vibes with you, the energy is just not going to be there. And I got my deck off Amazon. It's called the Magic Seer Tarot deck, and that's the deck that I'll be pulling from. But like I said, I love it. It felt right. I've been familiarizing myself with the cards. I've been taking lessons. I've been reading myself, my family, and it's helped me connect a lot more with my higher self and my own intuition. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see where this goes. And if anybody's interested in the Magic Seer Tarot deck and where I got it, I will link it down below somewhere or in a description box. So enough of my tarot background. I'm ready to get into our first energy card read. So FYI, what I did is I shuffled the cards before I started recording, and I pulled the first card that came out to me. And the card that I pulled for today is the Empress. Now, this card is very fitting. I love the Empress card, especially for the energy that I've been feeling and just been seeing all around me. Especially on social media, everyone's talking about the soft life era and stepping into our divine feminine and just moving in this more slower pace, going with the flow energy, which is exactly what this card is all about. It's about embodying feminine energy and creativity. The card depicts a woman. She's sitting on her throne, the Empress. She's sitting high. She's embracing her femininity. And behind her is the surrounding trees and nature. And when we think about feminine energy compared to masculine energy, which is this hardcore go, go, go type of energy, it's the opposite. It's slower paced. It's balanced. And collectively, especially with summer beginning and the overall energy shift, usually around this time of the year, this is the perfect time to start slowing down, being more conscious, nurturing to ourselves, our others, increasing our activity in nature and mindfulness practices. This is also a good time for tending to our creative pursuits and the things that we enjoy. So overall general message is to get outside, get in nature, connect with yourself, and start putting out those creative projects and working on things that you know will bring you a lot of joy and a lot of abundance in the long run. This is renewal season. Summer is the best season, summer and spring, because if you don't know, Aries season is the beginning of the new year. And after then, everything just starts to bloom and blossom and grow. And this is the time for new beginnings and new ideas and fresh starts. So yeah, just get connected with yourself, get connected with nature, stay grounded, and enjoy the weather if you can, because where I'm at right now, the weather just has not been the best. But if you are somewhere where you have good weather, go outside and enjoy that weather. But anyway, please feel free to let me know how this resonated with you, if it did. Yes, it was very short, sweet, simple, and to the point. But if you guys did enjoy this little mini reading, just let me know if you want me to keep doing them, and I will do just that. But without further ado, let's hop into today's episode. So we are doing things all differently today. And as you can tell by the title of this episode, this is going to be my very first This is for the Soul advice session. So for my new friends and those of you that don't know, This is for the Soul does have an Instagram page, which I will also link somewhere in the description. And I recently dropped a Google form up there. I figured that the Google form would be the perfect way for my listeners to connect with me and give me your ideas of what you would like me to talk about and discuss. So far, so good. I have two sections, one for just ideas and then the other one for questions and advice that you guys would want me to elaborate on. I do check often, and because I'm already getting feedback, what I'll start doing is picking one question each week probably and doing an episode dedicated to that one question and giving my feedback and advice. So welcome to advice session number 1. This question came from a good friend of mine and my favorite roomie, Jayla, @_Jayla Sanaya on Instagram. Shout out to you, girl, and thank you so much for sending something in. The question that she gave is, how do you know what your purpose is in life, or if you are on the right path? So that is a very good question, because I've had that same question myself for a while. But what I've been learning is your purpose is meant to find you. And life is full of trial and errors, and we all have this yearning that we are meant to do something and be somebody. And it wouldn't be life if we didn't, you know. We all have purpose, whether we may see it clearly now or not. But there are so many things that we try and we pursue, and of course everything's not for us, but eventually when we get to that point and do find something that we love, there's just this inner knowing. It's a feeling of, this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, and it's just a sense of peace, you know. And if you are feeling stuck right now, or like you don't know, I would encourage you to start tapping into that inner knowing, getting to know yourself, what you like, what you don't like, and even your current situation. Evaluate your current situation and think, what is currently bringing me joy and what isn't bringing me joy? And what on my free time are things that I'm just drawn to? And once you begin to figure that out, you'll begin to see clear. Even maybe some of the most oddest, smallest, bizarrest things that you enjoy doing could be your true purpose. You just aren't aware to it, or you just haven't aligned yourself yet to see that thing that you're meant to be doing. So it's very important that you get in tune with your higher self, your inner self, your intuition, and you start following that. And then the rest will follow. And of course, everybody might not agree or see things the way that you do, but oh well, fuck what they think. Because at the end of the day, it's about what makes you happy. You ever hear people say that when I go to work, I don't want to feel like I'm going to work, or I enjoy my job so much that I'm having fun? It's like that. You're not going to dread something that you enjoy doing, because if it's at that point, then it's like, why are you even doing it? If you get up and you're dreading the fact that you have to go to work, and it's like you're clocking in and the first thing you're thinking about is when I'm going to clock out, that might not be the job for you, and it just might not be something that is truly your purpose. But that doesn't mean that it's a part of your purpose. It just means that you're here right now, but how can you get to that place where you're going to be happy? Trust yourself, believe in yourself, and step outside of your comfort zone, because when you take those risks and become comfortable with being uncomfortable, that alone could also lead you to places that you would have never imagined. See, me, I knew that I wanted to help others, and I've stepped outside of my comfort zone so many times. There are a lot of things that I've done in my 21 years of life that I would not have thought that I would have done ever, and might not have worked out, but at least I can look back and say that I did those things. And, I didn't know exactly what helping people was supposed to look like for me. So I did a lot of activities and jobs that allowed me to do so in different ways. And with the inner work that I've been doing on myself and just being more open, I noticed that people naturally like to confide in me and feel safe to talk to me, and I like to share advice with other people that's really helped them. And eventually I found my voice and realized that this is what I meant to do. I meant to use my voice and my passion to help heal and inspire others. It's been a long road to this realization, and I still have a lot of growing and maturing to do, but I know that this is right for me because I feel it. And I enjoy doing it. I enjoy recording. I enjoy talking to people and helping people heal their trauma, even though it's not something that I ever thought I would see myself doing. But here I am now. And as far as knowing if you're on the right path or not, you're always on the right path. And even you sitting here listening to this, it's double confirmation. And as far as knowing if you're on the right path or not, you're always on the right path. And even just by you listening to this is double confirmation, because again, like I said before, and I'm going to continue to say this probably, the universe works for you and not against you, So whatever happens, and whatever you believe in, whether that be God, spirit, the universe, your story is already written out for you. It's predestined, And if it's something that you believe in your core is meant to happen, then 9 times out of 10, that thing is meant to happen because you genuinely believe it. Example, say if you feel like you're meant to be the richest person in the world. Well, guess what? It's already done. You are going to be the richest person in the world. Why? Because you genuinely believe that it's true. And don't worry about how, don't worry about when, don't worry about all the details that come with it. Just keep trusting yourself and living your life for you. And in the right timing, everything is going to work out in your favor. But, all right, friends, that concludes today's advice session. And once again, Jayla, shout out to you, girl. I hope this advice helped. And this was really fun. I enjoyed doing this. Follow the This Is For The Soul IG page. It's @_444 the soul _ and keep dropping in more ideas and more questions to help a sister out. I love hearing from y'all and just giving my opinion and my advice. Lastly, I want to inform y'all that I will be going on a mini break. Not sure for how long. It won't be super long. I'm going on vacation and I just wanted to use this time to relax and, clear my head. Just wanted to let y'all know that, but I will still be active on the Instagram, so stay tuned and stay updated. As always, I am so grateful to all for listening, and don't forget to leave a nice comment and review so we can spread the love to more people. Love y'all. Bye.